everyone, welcome back. We're playing some Fizz Samira today. One of the most popular decks over the past however many months since Samira came out, and despite several nerfs, she's still really good. So this Fizz Samira archetype has slowed down a little bit because of the nerfs, but you still have a very powerful top end and combo with Samira, all your cheap spells, and Fleet Admiral Shelley. You have lots of little cheap units, little cheap elusives that can get buffed so big to help finish off the game, along with just tacking on so much extra damage throughout the course of the game with things like Stylish Shot, chipping in with Fizz in the early turns. You can really force some value trades with Samira. And so it still seems like a really fun deck to play. I never actually played all that much Fizz Samira when it was first out, but I was just watching Trickster Sari play today. This was his deck list I grabbed. I don't know if he made this deck list himself or if he also just grabbed this from someone else, but be sure to check out his video too. He plays through it really well. It just seemed like it was really fun, like kind of like a style I'd enjoy, even though I haven't really played too much aggro over the past few months. There hasn't really been an aggro deck that I can think of off the top of my head that I really clicked with since Jinx Lulu. I really enjoyed that, but since then I've played a lot of like the Noxus control decks. A lot of like Jace control. All right, let's see here. In the mirror match, I don't think any of these cards look particularly impressive. We definitely want our own Samira, I would say. Chipping in for some early damage is nice, but not like necessary. I'll just pass. I don't want to play my Fizz here, because he would just get one hit in, and then they could play their own Samira. I do like that this deck runs one copy of Disintegrate as a way to help deal with big creatures. I really don't know what to run into here. I guess we can just play our Samira here now, right? And then if they play their own Fizz, we can play our own Fizz to follow up. But I definitely want to do Slimming this turn, so I'm glad they tapped it below Samira. I'm gonna be mad if that was the created card. Oh well, what can you do? I do think I want to play Flare here, because they'll activate Plunder, so this will be cheap anyway to protect Fizz if they play Pirouette. But I don't feel like we're pushing much damage if we just open attack with Fizz. Like, this gives us several options. This is actually a pretty nice hit. Parlay plus Disintegrate is actually pretty nice here for an Inferna. Because we don't run Inferna in this list, actually. What are the odds they're playing Shelley? In that case, I'm probably just gonna pass and keep out Disintegrate for Shelley. Because if they have a Shelley, I'd rather kill him than Burblefish, right? Okay. So they can get one pump on the Burblefish. That's not that bad. We waste our Ivnakabros though, which is a little unfortunate, but I think it's better to just play this. Let the Ivnakabros go to waste. I'm pretty happy to throw away my Fizz here, if they'll let me. Because we have another one, right? That seems a little weird. I don't know why they do Stylish Shot there when they're not going to get the hit. So I will play Burblefish and Fizz here. I guess we could pass. And hope we hit another spell to make our dudes cheaper. But we'll have 6 mana plus the Shelly refill. And the 1-cost spell that this guy creates might be useful. We just don't have much going on in our hand. Okay. So anything like a warning shot off the top? Barb chain, okay. So we could just attack and push 4. I don't think I'm convinced that Wiggly Burblefish does much here. He's still so expensive, right? And if they have a...
Oh, come on.
Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. I don't love it. Not great. Alright, I guess I'll just take my tech here. With these two. I guess I keep up Fizz. Because he might level soon. Well, we get some draw at least. Fizz is leveled. I'd really like to stick Shelly soon. I think that's probably how we take over this game. Is eventually just getting our stats buffed up enough. Another Samira would obviously be very good too. Or one of Pounder Pandemonium. That's interesting. That makes me a little bit...
So pretty.
What are the odds they stole our Disintegrate or that they run Disintegrate too? I'm not sure. Their list is pretty similar, I think.
Take the shot or lose the chance.
We could play Burblefish first to see if we find anything useful. If not, we can just play an all-out plus Jettison this turn to get the Burblefish trigger. Or to get the, yeah, to get the Fleet Admiral Shelly trigger. I guess in that case we might as well just start with this. Oh, Burning Double Spin does a little awkward. Okay, Parley's interesting. That helps us to kill off any elusives. Another Stylish Shot, even though we have more blockers. I feel like they're going to play something else then, right? Pirouette? Okay. Sure. This will activate our Plunder as well, so we can give something an extra point of health. If they try to go after a Fleet Admiral Shelly, all out will still get us. Oh, interesting.
Hope they're watching.
Oh, just Elixir of Wrath. Okay. Well, that's fine then, right? I don't actually know how bad this is. They'll level Samira. But we get to kill this for free. Then we actually might just be able to deal a lot of damage to them next turn, right? What if we... Do we ever play Potterman Pandemonium? It just gives us 3 units. I don't know if that's enough to finish off the game. Because we might just want to keep up our rally instead. Because these don't do anything if we open attack. We just go... Oh wait, no, that's lethal then, right? Yeah, I think that's just lethal if we open attack. Because now they have to figure out a way to deal with Fizz with 1 card. Yeah, cool. GG. Tight game. Samira Jinx. Okay, that's interesting. P&Z version. What do I expect different? I guess probably just like the staples, right? Mystic Shot, things like that. How much are they leading into the discard effect? Admiral Shelley kind of just gets hit by Get Excited. I don't know if I want Stylish Shot in a hand like this. Actually, maybe it's not. No, it seems kind of awkward. Fate Admiral Shelley's good, but we have 3 copies. Samira just dies to a Mystic Shot as well. I'll hold on to her, but I don't think I'll play her on turn 2. Because if I do, then our opponent just plays their own Samira on turn 3.
No one's the wiser.
Interesting.
They'll never see it. So pretty. Take the shot or lose the chance.
I wonder if they'll block if I do this.
What a shame.
All right, I like that. I'll trade Samira for Stylish Shot there, I think. I don't know if that's silly. Like, we kind of lose the Stylish Shot for nothing. But it's still, like, in some sense, at least lowers the cost of our Burblefish for the late game.
Don't ask for permission or forgiveness.
We kind of just get to kill the Saboteur next turn with Samira. Or the Slump Treasure if they let us. I don't like this. Like, this guy's been dealing so much damage, but we could kill her with Samira's challenge next turn. But I feel like it's just nicer to stop the extra damage here and set this up for the challenge. Because we have Parlay and Pirouette in our deck, right? I guess we could just do this too, right?
Follow me.
And our opponent's gonna run Mystic Shot anyways, I'd imagine, so Samira probably just dies whether or not she's on 1 HP or 2 HP. So I could just save an extra health here.
I didn't survive the desert only to die of boredom.
Because every point of every point of life can matter in this matchup.
Hope they're watching.
Okay. I'm not sure how much I want to develop here.
Shot or lose
Yeah, okay. I think I'll just pass then. I have other stuff to do next turn. So if they don't kill Samira, I don't find another Samira. Well, that's problematic. In that case, do we just draw? That seems fine. We still leave up 3 mana for afterwards. Okay, double Shelly's really nice. I don't know how we're going to find the time to develop them both, but we need to find some interaction. We do have 1 cup of Disintegrate. Our 3 cups of Pirouette. Okay, that's a lot of damage. I'm just going to throw away the first Fizz. I don't think I want to keep the... Like, we could go Flare plus All Out to keep this Tentacle alive, but that doesn't seem worth it. I think I'm just going to save the mana for Shelly. Honestly, I don't even think that's all that good. I think I'm going to go Samira for the Challenger plus Feather Fury this turn. Just to get some extra units on board. Plus, like, maybe the extra 1 cost card is nice. Because just playing Shelly doesn't do much. Like, that does not stop them at all from kind of winning on board, right? I could just take my attack now to get the Chum in the waters, too. But I don't think that's worth it. I think I am going to go for... Samira here to try to kill their Samira. I don't like walking into an augmented experimenter here. That would be so bad. Maybe I'll just take my attack here. Because if they open attack next turn, I'm not all that sad. I guess I probably just need to kill Samira, though. I don't know. That feels tough. I don't know how to play this turn. I feel like our opponent kind of has us held hostage here. Well, I'll go for it. I don't feel confident it's going to resolve, though. I imagine our opponent would have played Augmented Experimenter if they were running that. They might just wait for us to challenge, and then they'll rebuild their board afterwards. Because now we don't have an option if they go Flare plus All Out. Oh, they do play Augmented Experimenter. Oh, they're just leveling Samira. Yeah, I guess that works too. I didn't think of that they could even level her. Yeah. I think we lost this one. Pretty hardcore. I don't know. I have no idea how to play that matchup. I fell a little out of my skis. Diana, Aurelian Soul, okay. So I wonder what this will be about. I imagine they'll have some decent mid-range control cards. But if we get our Fleet Admiral Shelly set up around turn 5, we might be able to like race them down before they hit their late game. I don't think they have too many. Yeah, I was gonna say too many one-shots except for Lunar Desperator. But that's fine. We can still just pass here. I'd love any card to activate Father Fury. I guess we can just Swindle then. That's a little awkward, but we don't have much else to do this turn. Well, that's pretty good. That's an interesting little setup for Disintegrate, huh? Our hand's a little clunky, to be honest.
If it's a people problem, I'm your man.
Just go for another Swindle, I suppose. Essentially just card draw.
Find your own light within the darkness. Yours is a light I cherish, Queen Sister. I will be.
Oh, tricky. Well, what if we just shoot this with the Falling Star then? That seems fine. Hey, Horler Smart, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I kind of just want to shoot this Cosmic Youngling. I feel like that's very hard for us to kill on board. Diana we can still go after with Samira at least. And we still have a Disintegrate. But I'm kind of happy to just get rid of that for now. Do we just drop an Admiral Shelley? I don't think they'll play something like a Sunburst on Shelley here, will they? Because our turn looks kind of okay if they do. Well, that's pretty good. Nice stream, your content's really nice and fantastic. I'll suggest you keep up the good work. Thank you, I really appreciate that. That's pretty brutal. They kind of wipe our board there, huh? This is going pretty poorly. I'm not feeling very confident about this one. Hey, Vistavith, what's up? How's my streaming going so far? Good. Only just started a few minutes ago. I think this is our third game, so we're just getting into it.
They forced us to choose death or the blade.
I think we're 1-1 so far. This one's looking like another loss, though. I'm not super confident we'll get out of this one.
Sunlight guide you, my brethren.
I don't even know what we need at this point. We don't have enough units to work with Shelley effectively. Your streaming content makes sense, very entertaining. But from what I saw, you have less follows and views, which should not be so. That's the reason, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I've probably been doing it for a year or so, but yeah, we're getting there. You know, there are a lot of really nice people who leave comments on the YouTube videos and everything, so it's pretty fun. Kind of bored playing Vaults of Helia deck without Vaults of Helia. Wow, this game is not fun. We're absolutely getting destroyed. This opponent's like hardcore teching against the Fizz Samira matchup. What's the next goal I'd love to achieve on my channel? Let's see here. I think probably like 5 subs would be fun. I don't know what the realistic thing is, because hopefully I'll get back into streaming more consistently. Over the past 2 weeks I hadn't done it as much. But yeah, I want to create some like fun subscriber benefits. I have like 2 or 3 emotes at the moment, but that's about it. How do we beat them? I'm still not sure. Maybe if we could find Disintegrate to kill this Golden Sister if they develop next turn, but...
Only a fool would enter battle unprepared.
We just don't have much going on. Maybe if we find an Eye of Nagakaburos. Oopsies. Because Fleet Admiral Shelley would be nice.
Lunari, rise.
Do we just have to throw away our Fizz here? I feel like that's kind of the
I ain't afraid.
only way out of this, huh? And they just kill us with Mystic Shot. I guess I could have blocked there to save 2 extra health. Maybe that was silly, but I feel like we're kind of dead anyways. Maybe that was silly. Oh, interesting. Cool. Alright, good game. Cool deck. Have not played against much Targon PNZ in a while. How have I been working towards achieving my goal? Mostly I only stream for like an hour or two at a time, but I usually just end up reloading that to YouTube. Yeah, like I said, I haven't been doing it so much the past few weeks, but I was able to reduce the hours at work now, guys, so, you know, I'm able to stream a lot more now, so hopefully we'll get back in the groove. Today I want to do a nice long stream. Okay, Nico deck. I like to see some of these now. There have been some buffs. I've seen the stats are not good for Nico decks still, though. But, I kind of like this. This seems fine. Samira's our turn 2 play. Maybe Stylus Shot isn't the keep, then. But I like Father Fury. I don't know if it's ever a keep, though. Like, for 2 mana, it's tempting to keep in the opener. But it's so hard to ever actually play it early on turn 2. Because you almost always want to play Samira, or not play anything if you're trying to like threaten that you have Samira.
Take the shot or lose the chance.
Okay, I'm fine with this. If they're just going to use their stun on turn 2 here and my Samira's not going to attack anything anyways. Like, I think they just want to, you know, develop their own board state. Not necessarily they're scared of the stun. But...
Tiny toads, giant snakes, nature's so cool.
we could Warning Shot to get Father Fury ready this turn. Actually, I think I'm okay with this. What if we go Warning Shot into Father Fury, just to see what we can draw here. And then we can just use that Plunder trigger to use All Out to kill the Sunhawk if they attack. Like, what's this about? Is this... yeah, that seems strange. Are you guys impressed with Anura and Froop? I haven't been particularly impressed with it. Because, like, there have been other cards in the same vein, like... Bandle City Mayor that reduced the cost of things that were really good. But I'm not particularly impressed with it so far. I'm thinking we go 1 damage here plus stun here and then pull with Samira on the Sunhawk. Maybe we should just do this instead. The Sunhawk could be Nico.
Croakers and crawlers, I study them all, Lurs. Hope they're watching.
Okay. So we're going to have Shelly next turn. Do we want to use the Barbed Chain then? We'll have 2 spell mana to work with when we play Shelly. I think I'd rather just pass. Because unless they level Nico like this turn, I think we're looking okay. Oh, that's pretty good. Now I'm wishing I kept that pirouette. So what if we use up the flare here? Because it'll level Samira, so she'll have 3 health anyway, 3 power anyways. And that way we can kill this Bonehide Tritail. I think that's fine.
What a shame. Follow me.
Well, I guess this gets a little roasted if they have...
You're boring.
a freeze. This gets roasted if they have a freeze. But we're level up both of our champs. So in that case, I'm just gonna chill. I'll take the damage. No, now I'm not leveling up my champs. Oh gosh, this feels bad. I don't know, maybe that was poorly thought through. Because even if they have the freeze, it forces them to use it now to keep their Tritail alive rather than when we're attacking with Samira. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot! Okay. That was interesting. I didn't even think that the ephemeral guy would not strike, so that actually ended up saving us a lot of damage. That's so strange. We get the flare anyways. Okay, maybe I was just thinking on like big mega brain level there. Holy smokes, that was funny. Okay. If I run Samira into the Tritail and they have a freeze,
No problem.
that's fine. Because they have to freeze one of our losers because we're killing them anyways. We're killing them otherwise. Alright, cool.
Try to keep
GG. Very interesting game. I feel like our opponent did not have many cards, though. I feel like maybe that could have gone worse. I've been getting severe thunderstorm alerts all day. I'm a little worried. I don't mind thunderstorms. I think they're very aesthetically pleasing. But when they take away my internet... Jin, Nora, Nar. That was a fun deck a few weeks ago. I like that one a lot. This seems good. I haven't played a Nora deck in too long. I miss her.
No need to make a name for myself. Just an impression.
I think that's fine. That's a 1-for-1 trade, but that gives us the freedom to use our Flare as just a Plunder trigger to set up a Father Fury. What's your guys' current take on the meta? I'm not sure if I like it or not. I haven't played it enough really with the new patch and everything, but even before the patch. Just with the new style of decks that have been good recently. I feel like I just miss my classics, you know? I'm here like an old man yelling at the sky. I kind of just want I don't know. I think I'm just gonna kill Nora here. Next turn I can use Parley as a way to activate my Plunder trigger. This is a little inefficient, but we don't have much else going on, I guess. And I think it's better than just drawing, because then they just get to keep putting more portals in the deck. But like, I miss... Yeah, sorry. My joke was, I feel like I'm like an old man yelling at the sky. I just want like my old Tri-Beam decks. I want my Lux decks in Standard. Gwen, Katarina. Ari Kennen. Ugh. Just all my favorite decks aren't good at the moment. Or aren't even in Standard. Like, I enjoy Jace Heimerdinger, but it doesn't have the same appeal to me as Jace Lux. Oh, baby, I'm hearing the thunder now. What is this guy? He looks so creepy. He has, like, barbecued arms. And he has, like, 80s Technicolor glasses on. I'm probably just gonna rip an Eye of Nagakabros this turn. I'll take this trade. Wait, no I won't. What am I talking about? I was thinking for a second we were still like against like a Nico deck, you know what I mean? Alright, so now we'll have lots of spell mana for next turn. When we drop Shelly, we'll have lots of units set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we play Fizz, we get an extra unit on board. But we'll only have the 7 unit once you count for the attune. No, we'll have 3. So we can go. We can get the trigger if we're desperate. I don't know what this is. I imagine this is just the right negation, dude. The 3/3. Why can't I think of his name? Avenging Vestaya? Vistivith, if you're still in chat, what Vaults of Hellia deck have you been playing? Because I've seen a few different variations running around. There's like Mono Nasus, Nasus Azir, Nasus Vagar, which I'd never seen before. Oh. Main deck, I guess that's technically for the Vaults of Hellia matchup, right? I think I'm just gonna go deal 1 stun. And if they flip this, I think that's whatever. Yeah, sure. Oh man, it's really downpouring. If my stream suddenly ends, guys, you know why. I'll just give that as a disclaimer now. I don't need to commit the Fleet Admiral Shelley buff here. They're almost certainly going to block first. If I'm doing it this way, I guess I might as well get this guy a little weaker. Alright, now that they're down to 6 HP, we are in the range where we can end up just killing them off with like one more unit hitting, plus any amount of random damage from Samira flares, stylish shots. So our opponent's definitely behind the 8-ball here. If they have something like a Riptide Rex, that could certainly help catch them up. We don't have a Plunder trigger this turn. Perfect. Perfect draw. Perfect draw. I was literally just going to say, because I'd love to activate Father Fury and Barbed Chain and free Wiggly Burblefish. Oh. Well, that's interesting. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though. So we could get 2 Fleet Admiral Shelley buffs this turn. That's pretty good. Versus just playing a Longtooth. But that's a lot of extra damage too. They just didn't do anything this turn. Like a 1/1 Shelley and a 2/4 Desert Naturalist isn't going to stop us. I think we're looking pretty good here. I don't even need to use this. We can just take our pass. We can actually use Bloodbite here and give it fleeting. Oh, what a hit. Wily Newtfish is a fun card. I'd like to experiment more with that. If they... Oops. Wait, how did we get Stylish Shot? I totally should use Stylish Shot. I literally didn't even notice that we drew that. That was a little bit silly. Wow, that was so stupid too. That would have activated our Shelley trigger. What was I doing? I just used Bloodbait. Wow, I don't even know why I didn't even notice we had Stylish Shot in hand. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us here. Okay, GG. Chomp, chomp, chomp. I don't feel like we've really gone off with like a crazy Burblefish turn. I feel like most games our opponent was able to find decent answers, or we just killed them without needing crazy Burblefish turns. Not I keep calling him Burblefish. I'm sure you guys know I mean Captain Admiral Shelley. Fleet Admiral Shelley. Jeebers. I need to just stop. Talia Ziggs? That's another classic deck that isn't good anymore? Man, good old days, huh? I'd love to experiment with Nora Vagar in Standard, because I actually had some... Okay, can you guys let me know if you hear that thunder? It is so loud. That's funny. Okay. We can go stylish shot on turn 3. I don't know if I want to keep all this. Like, it's kind of just gross if we keep this, right? I might do this, though. But I feel like it's just so much better if we find... Oops. I clicked that first. Oh, I was going to say, and then clicked on Feather Fury. I was going to say maybe it was better to just full mull for Samira, but... This hand looks kind of gross. Honestly, I'm just going to play Father Fury and open attack for the Plunder trigger. We literally have nothing else going on. I want to be able to get this Barb Chain going. Sure. Yeah, I'm going to use the Barb Chain. Our hand is so ugly right now. At the very least, it gets this going some. As long as our opponent doesn't hit all these chimes onto a Nora, we're kind of okay, because we only really need our elusives to hopefully finish off the job. Also, cool name opponent, Nickel Bolas. Double pirouette. Okay. I don't know. This is looking kind of doomed. I'm going to use them just for the sake of getting our Burblefish cheaper, and like we don't have anything else to do with our mana anyway. Alright, Fleet Admiral Shelley, come on down. I mean, it works, right? Man, this deck is brutalizing us. Oh my gosh, we can't do anything. I don't even know what to do this game differently. They kind of just killed our stuff and got big units. I think we're still looking for an out in the form of Burblefish
I seem to have misplaced my self.
goes crazy. I don't know, this feels kind of over. Oh gosh, okay. I'm just gonna swoop now. We do like one unit. Let's see what the current meta looks like, actually. Jinx Cannon, interesting. I've seen a few videos on this. I played it a little bit. I wasn't overly impressed in my time playing it, but... it does some work. Nasus Vhagar is the most played. That's so weird. I'm surprised that that's that popular. Hammerdinger Jason second, Fizzmere third, Jinx Cannon fourth.
Let's make tomorrow today. Coming through. Let's go, people.
I think I will try to kill this if they give us the chance. I don't know if it'll work. They could have... I don't think they run Drop the Bomb, but I do imagine, you know, they run 3 copies of Mystic Shot. No reason for them to not... or no reason for them to commit the Mystic Shot until after I commit the Flare. Jarvan Shen's putting up some good numbers. That's fun. Yeah, I just don't feel like there are a ton of fun niche archetypes at the moment that are doing well. I don't know. Maybe it's just obviously my personal preference. But as I'm scrolling through this leaderboard, there are a ton of things that are just in the 40s with their win rate. The Poro King. The Poro King has a 40% win rate. Oh no. Oops. I think I'll just try to save some damage this turn. I don't care about activating the plunder trigger here.
So shiny, it's gotta be way strong.
We do have our 1-copy Disintegrate to kill a Jinx. That's nice. Okay, awkward game so far. Getting Shelly on board is fine, but we don't have enough units to really make it worth it. When they just play Get Excited and like we get a 3-3 Samira, that's fine, but not the most impressive play, I feel. I'll try to protect her.
Want to prove yourself? Now's your chance.
We Admiral Shelly, reporting for duty.
If I take this attack, I'm very okay with it. They'd have to like...
The sun rock got me
Okay.
close.
Interesting. I think I'll just pirouette then. This pretty much shuts down their turn. Pretty happy with that. Not leveling up Samira. I think that's fine though. I'm more concerned about just trying to stick a decent board state at this point. Gosh, this is kind of awkward, huh? Maybe I'll just play Coral Creatures first. Double Shelly would have been nice, but okay, Test of Spirit's pretty interesting. Hmm. Okay, next turn should be good. Next turn should be really, really good. We stick our double Shelly. They'll start buffing each other up. They don't have a Jinx on board quite yet. Their board isn't threatening enough to really scare me at the moment. Yeah, okay. This is looking good. This is looking really good. Ooh, that could find a Jinx and still be playable, but they'd only have 1 mana left.
Commence operations. We cover Moonstone.
I'm just trying to match them unit for unit at this point. That's really nice. Oh, never mind. Maybe it's not as good. What was that? Oh. That's not good. That's a lot of damage.
No kills, no entry.
Man, are we just dead? I don't know if there's any way for us to kill them. This will be 3, 6, 9. So we need to play 4 spells next turn. I think we have to hope they don't have Get Excited plus other spell. I was not expecting Sneezy Biggle Dust. That one really caught me off guard. I thought we were in a pretty good spot up until that point. Okay. Those are some cards. I don't think we open attack. Oh, that's huge. That probably can just have Fizz kill them on our own then. I'll just go face. I think I'll take the rally just in case. Then we go Elixir Wrath on Fizz will be 8 damage alone. There's no way they can kill us with one card, even if it's blowback. So if they can't... Okay, GG. Crazy close game again. That was a nice Sneezy Biggle this turn from our opponent, huh? We're so close. I feel like we've gone more than 50-50, but I guess we haven't. I feel like Inferno's a good card. Our list doesn't run it though. Because I'm playing Trickster Sari's list that he used in the video he uploaded recently. I know Sir Termin uploaded a video recently too. Let me check out his deck list real quick. Because I'm pretty sure his played... Inferno. He did. He ran 3 copies of Inferno. I'll have to compare the deck lists afterwards to see what we're not playing. Or what we are playing instead of Inferno. Oh, we're playing I Have Nagaburos. Plus 1 copy Powder Pandemonium. Actually, yeah, let's do that, because even Trickster Sari was mentioning you don't really need the Powder Pandemonium anymore after the nerf. So we can cut 1 copy Powder Pandemonium maybe for an Inferno, I think would be good. We're also running 3 copies of Swindle. Sir Termin did 2. We're not running any copies of Parley main deck. Stop it. Sorry, I don't know if someone just got home. Yep, stop it. Sorry.
Watch your backs!
Every time someone ever gets home, she's such a brat. She's nice, she's just loud. Okay. That's a nice draw. I don't think I want to run into a Mystic Shot though, so I'll just play my Coral Creatures. I don't think Pirouette looks all that enticing here. Just pick up the Forge Chief and the Squeaker, be stunned to push 1 damage. Doesn't really seem all that great just to stop them from getting 1 mana. Because if they develop, what do we do? If they develop, we probably go, yeah, okay. I'll get this into range of, it can't attack into the coral creatures. That's a huge problem though.
No kills, no entry.
We could try to kill it with Samira, but we'd have to pre-commit the Flare and the Elixir of Wrath. I think I'll just start with Fizz to see if they bite first.
Yep, yep, yep.
I don't know. I'm not confident this is gonna work at all. Maybe I don't then. I'll just do this.
No problem.
This gets our Plunder activation so we can play Father Fury. And then yeah, so they have the Mystic Shot. Now next turn we can block and just use the Elixir of Wrath and they have to have another removal spell.
Remember, we're the ones who make progress happen.
Electro Harpoon is interesting, but I don't want to really discard anything, so I think I'll just take the extra unit. I'll actually just play him now. No, because he can kill Jinx. So I'll play Father Fury. I'd rather lose him, I suppose, at this point. I feel like they're just way faster than us. They had so many more early units that actually impacted the board. Meanwhile, I'm like too scared to play anything because it just like dies to Mystic Shot. Because I guess our deck is much more about setting up a late game combo, but I find it really hard to survive these aggro matchups early on. Like they only have 1 unit on board that's more expensive than 2 mana, right? Like just 1 mana, 2 mana. This Smash and Dash is the only thing really complicating things, I suppose. Oh, is that Chip? I never noticed that before. That's kind of funny. How'd he get all the way to Noxus? You guys should see my puppy now. She's resting in my arms in the sweetest little pose. But you would never guess that from the way she barks when I'm streaming. I'll upload a post to like the YouTube community section. She's adorable. I don't know. I'm not loving this deck. I'm probably playing it very incorrectly. But I don't feel I can do very many things. Like, we just died on turn 5. That's brutal. I don't feel like I played anything that egregiously. I feel like they just have so many answers for us. Like, Mystic Shot, Electro Harpoon kills all of our stuff. Alright, let's try some deck changes then. Sir Turman's List. Cut Powder Pandemonium. Still 3 Burbles, 3 Admiral Shelleys, 3 Infernos. So something else had to be cut then, right? 3 Father Fury, 3 Coral Creatures. Maybe Elixir of Wrath I'm not vibing with. We already run 3 all-outs. And I'll put in a Parley. What? Oh, it's because it's right. Parley. 3 Swindle, 3 Barbed Chain. So I guess maybe it comes down to I have Nakaboros versus the second Inferna. One Disintegrate also I feel is kind of nice. We already have an expensive unit in Admiral Shelley. Maybe I don't want to go too hard on the Infernos. Let's just try this out. I think this is interesting. I do like Inferno. I feel like it's such a fun card when it goes off too. If there are any baseball fans listening, Shohei Ohtani just threw a crazy game. And I won't spoil the result. But go check out his first game against the Tigers. Alright. This is another matchup I'm actually interested to try out instead of the aggro mirrors. I usually enjoy playing aggro matchups, but I did not feel like our deck was very well suited for that. I am very curious to see how we play into control decks.
So pretty.
I don't want to run to a Shock Blast or a Scrapatron. And it's a very heavy investment. They'd have to use like a double Mystic Shot because I don't think they'd play Get Excited, right? That's problematic. Do we waste 2 cards just to kill that? I say no. This upcoming turn, we can go deal 1 damage, stun another unit they play, and then kill it with Samira the next turn. Oh, interesting. I'll take this. So I can start with Parley. This incentivizes them to blow a 6-mana spell like Formula right here. Okay. And then if they did that, then we would have an easier time getting in with Samira. Like, I'd rather that than them try to play a 6-mana spell, like the Scrapatron or a Shock Blast.
I excel at making heads turn and roll.
Fascinating little dilemma, huh? I guess we can go Shelly. If they have a Shock Blast, it's the only thing that they're doing this turn. Hopefully it's the only thing they're doing. They could still have like a Mystic Shot, of course.
Want to prove yourself? Now's your chance.
If they don't kill Samira, they still have a slow speed action next turn. We have 1 fast spell. But we can level up Samira next turn if they give us any slow speed action, which would be nice. Okay, now we can just level her up straight up.
Get started.
I don't know what this is about. I don't think they would take that attack if they had a Mystic Shot in hand, right? Okay. Oh, jeepers. I'm sorry. Someone else just got home. Olive, come here.
Don't hold anything back. I won't.
Our opponent has to do something. We have 3 damage in hand. Oh, well, that'll do it. No, I don't feel as good. Man. I feel like this deck runs out of steam so fast for a deck that's supposed to have really good late game. We literally just don't have anything to do here. Again, I'm sure I'm playing it wrong, but ugh, I feel so helpless. Alright, there's something. That's nice.
Order, entropy, a never-ending cycle.
I don't think their turrets have buffs yet. So if they do play a 6-mana spell, we can ping this off with a pirouette.
Advancing collective knowledge.
I still don't know how we're winning this. Even if we find a Shelly off the top. I don't know. I'm not feeling this deck, I'll be honest. I felt much more confident with the Gwen Nidalee deck we played the other day. And again, maybe it's just because I'm more comfortable on that style of deck. But I feel so at the mercy of what my opponent's doing. Like, I feel like I don't have any interaction. I don't have any control over the game in some sense. Obviously, that's not true. You can sequence things differently and play around different cards. But, like, they can kind of just have whatever in their hand and play it, and I kind of have to deal with it. Like, there was no way for me to deal with their Heimerdinger. You know what I mean? It just feels like, or like the Piercing Darkness. It feels very difficult. Interesting. A little bit of a slow start. Like, this is what I mean. We don't have many good plays. Like, besides Samira, I don't know what to do in the early game.
So pretty.
Poppy's not leaving my lap. She likes company, you know? She wants to go see all the new people coming in. I think I'll take the card draw here. Maybe I need to be less defensive. Like, I need to not chump block at all just to save up for my Father Fury, or for my Shelly turns. But like, they're just so far ahead of us in the early game that they end up burning us out faster, you know what I mean? Maybe I just need to have trust in the combo. Maybe I haven't really worked towards trying to set up that massive turn enough. Like this turn I could just play Coral Creatures and then go into next turn with Fleet Admiral Shelley. We can even play Barbed Chain this turn. We could go Coral Creatures plus Barbed Chain plus open with Fleet Admiral Shelley next turn. We'd have 2 units on board, 3 mana to work with, a whole bunch of cards. I don't know what's going on here. That's a nice card. I don't know why our opponent's passing here. Maybe they want me to... I don't know. I don't think they're AFK, right? Like, it's possible, but I'm kind of like, okay, I'll just take this pass then. That's a shame. I thought that would have been an interesting game. I don't think we can get these burbles down this turn, but we'll push a lot of damage. Chip again. Hello there. He's popping up everywhere in this video.
Commence operations. We cover Moonstone.
Quickly!
I don't think I should trade away my Shelley for their Shelley. We have more elusive threat. And we have a second Shelley in hand, right? I'm not feeling confident about where this is going. I don't know. This feels kind of doomed, I'll be honest. Second Shelley only gives us 3 mana to work with. Does that let us play any of our Tellstone's cards? No. Rolling Death could be a big blowout, though. So I'll just pass, I suppose. I guess we can play Purple Fish number 1. Double All Out plus a Sharpen Resolve might let us just finish off the game next turn. If this is a pirouette, I'm starting to feel a little in trouble, to be honest. I guess I probably just have to go for a Sharpen Resolve. They're all out of spells. So now they don't really have an attack. They can't attack with these two. This doesn't matter.
Let's get to it.
Okay. We both have 3 Luces on board, but I'll have another Shelly.
So pretty.
We're pushing lethal, so I can just attack. And if they try to trade Shellys, we actually get the health bonus from each other.
I never surrender.
Alright, good game. I like those mirror matchups, man. Like, I know it's difficult sometimes, but it is really fun when you can kind of, like, get the wins. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the deck. I'm not convinced if it's something I'm going to be running a lot going forward, but I did want to give it a try because it does have some fun plays and some fun upside. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow night, maybe like 8 p.m. Eastern or so, maybe a little bit before that, 7 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, I'm gonna go socialize my puppy so she stops whimpering in the microphone, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.